Hello, and welcome to PAC. What is PAC, may you ask? PAC stands for Performance Advantage Company. Here at PAC, we build specialized tool mounting brackets. These specialized tool mounting brackets are then put on the interior and sometimes exterior of vehicles. PAC was founded by Richard Young, who still is a big part of the company today. Screws, more screws, and a couple bolts here and there. That's how I started off my internship. Now I'm lucky, because my internship took me to many different departments within this company. But this is where I started, the bottom of the totem pole, the workshop. After the shop, we went on a field trip with the engineering department to PM Plastics. PM Plastics makes many products, like PAC products, as well as can jam, using injection molding. The machines use small, ground-up pieces of plastic. In the next stage of my internship, I spent a lot of time in PAC's showroom. The showroom helps you realize what PAC's really all about. PAC's showroom is only about 2 years old, and it's constantly being updated. When keeping the showroom updated, you have to remember to incorporate the new products, like this one, the Fast Lock. PAC also does video conferencing, in case you have any questions. They also cater to many countries around the world. I just want to say thanks to Jim Everett, the president of Performance Advantage Company. Thank you for giving me the chance to do this summer internship. And thanks to this internship, now I know you never really know what you're gonna do, because one day I actually set up a fish tank.
During my time with the Buffalo Club, I got to work at almost all of the departments. Each week, we were told by one of the managers, Michael, what we were wearing and what department we were working at. One of the departments we worked at is called the front office. We did everything from sending out newsletters, mailings, and statements to shredding, filing, and sorting. I also worked with the maintenance department, which personally was my favorite. The reason why is because I enjoyed the heavy lifting of the various stuff we were throwing away. We cleaned rooms that had not been touched for over 40 years. For about 2 weeks, we worked in the pastry department. There was a big car show going on, and there needed to be a lot of cookies being made. We helped the pastry chefs make dozens of cookies. The Buffalo Club is also known for its historical impact in the Buffalo area. There were many presidential members in the earlier days, including Millard Fillmore. His plaque, right here, along with many others, are displayed throughout the Buffalo Club. This was my first job experience, and obviously I was a little nervous. It helped that I had another student, Justin Pepe, working alongside with me. We were able to carpool together and shared many of the experiences. The spa workers taught us how to wash and iron clothing for resale. Now I think I could iron my own shirts if I had to. My mom will certainly like that. Overall, I had a great experience at the Buffalo Club. I loved how diverse our tasks were. One day I was in maintenance, the next I was doing a kids party, and after that I was in pastry. I loved how flexible our schedule was. We never did the same things over and over again, which made it fun and interesting. To conclude, my experience at the Buffalo Club was definitely one to remember. I enjoyed coming to work and also enjoyed the employee dinners. Thank you, Mr. and Mrs. Franklin, for the great opportunity to come to work every day.
Hi, my name is Nathan Curry and I'm a senior in Lancaster High School. Thanks to the Academy of Finance, I had the opportunity to do an internship at Duval Safety. Duval Safety is a stocking distributor of many things including personal protective equipment, firefighting protection products, first aid supplies, and much, much more. When I first started at Duval, my job was to use a program called Commerce. Commerce was linked to the Duval website where I could upload images and descriptions of many new items being added to the Duval online catalog every day. My mentor, Keith Crabtree, knew just how to make me feel at home. I had my own desk and my own computer, which I was never afraid to sport the AOF. I even had my own name tag. As time went on, my skills at Duval would increase. I would be able to do my work faster, which allowed me to take on even more responsibility. Eventually, I got to see a whole other side of Duval. For if Duval was not all work and no play, Duval Safety had to earn its reputation somehow. Duval Safety would have numerous events going on. My favorite was the Duval Picnic, where any employee who knew how to play an instrument or sing was allowed to participate, while other employees enjoyed hot dogs and hamburgers during their lunch period. I knew so many of my coworkers had all this musical talent, but Duval did not stop there. There was always delicious snacks in the lunchroom if we ever felt a sweet tooth coming on. Also, I could not count the number of times there was mouth-watering Paula's Donuts just calling my name. Also, every Tuesday there would be one of many amazing food trucks outside of Duval during lunch. My favorite of those trucks had to be Tie Me Up. I never knew such good food could come from a truck. Ever since I was a little boy, I've always wanted to follow my father's footsteps into the business world. Thanks to the Academy of Finance, I was given the opportunity to make certain my love for the business world. And thank you to Duval Safety, for I was able to learn so many valuable skills that I could take to college and my future career.
For the past summer of 2014, I had completed an internship at the stock agency. This was a great opportunity and I learned a lot from this experience. While working at my internship, I worked with Krista, Michelle, and Maura in the accounting department. Krista, who is my mentor, is the main controller and makes sure everything is running smoothly. Michelle keeps track of licensing, payroll, and commission statements, and Maura tracks the expenses of the business. After sharing an office with Michelle and Maura, I got a closer look at what they do on a daily basis. I learned how to do some of their daily tasks that were as simple as answering phone calls or as complex as balancing a bank statement. I also got a chance to work with an online accounting system called AMS 360. In AMS 360, I learned how to renew customer policies, enter in commission statements, and deposit checks. She had to learn about the 4 major departments at the stock agency, which were personal lines, commercial lines, benefits, and admin. My internship was in the admin part, although we filled out paperwork for every department. I definitely have learned a lot working in the accounting department, but after finishing my internship, I realized that I don't want to go to school for accounting anymore, which was a career I've been considering for a while. I realized I am not going to be happy sitting at a desk from 9 to 5 every day on a computer, and that I need a career that is more interaction with others. Therefore, I have switched my major to business administration, which will allow me to have a career with more interaction with others. Finding out that I no longer want to go to school for accounting before I started college will save me a lot of time and money in the future. Although I know the knowledge and experiences that I have gained through this opportunity I will carry with me for the rest of my life, I am very grateful for this amazing opportunity.
Stalka Insurance Agency, a part of the EMS group, is where I completed my internship. The first challenge I faced was the infamous November storm. Because of the damage the storm had caused, the company had many claims, and so I had to start my internship later than expected. So then the timeline of my internship shrunk to starting December 1st, ending January 30th. In that time, I had completed all 120 hours. One difficulty I am proud to say that I overcame was reteaching myself how to use Microsoft Excel. Having 2 computers definitely helped a lot with that. The office building is gorgeous, but the first couple of days navigating through there was slightly hard. After getting lost a couple times, I eventually learned my way around. But that doesn't even compare to the challenge and joy of picking out my business attire every day. Internship was always exciting. During winter break, I worked full-time, from 9 to 5 Monday through Thursday, and 8:30 to 4:30 on Fridays. I really enjoyed having a set, steady schedule, which I was never used to at a part-time job, which made me realize that is something I will definitely want in my future career. I had a lot of fun in my office. I shared it with 2 full-time employees, Michelle and Maura. The only problem that we had was trying to keep our laughter quiet. I was very sad when my time at Stalka was coming to an end. So I tried to make my last day a little better by bringing in a treat for everyone.
I'm making cookies right before my evaluation.
Some of the most important things I believe that I have learned are what is appropriate to wear in a business environment, what kind of environment I want to work in, how important the small details are to a company, and how not to be afraid to ask questions. I faced many challenges at Stalka, but I overcame all of them eventually, and I believe I am better prepared for college and the rest of my future because of my experiences there.
Since I was young, I have always had an interest in finance and the stock market. It fascinated me how, with the right knowledge and a little luck, someone could turn $100 into $1,000. I knew that this could possibly influence my career choice, and I wanted to gain more knowledge in finance. As a freshman, when I had to choose an academy to be in, it was an easy choice. The Academy of Finance was the one for me. No matter what profession I decided to work towards, I knew no matter what, I would have to know about Roth IRAs, mutual funds, and even things as simple as writing a check to be successful. Also, I knew that the Academy of Finance was the only distinguished academy at Lancaster High School. One of the things that makes Lancaster's Academy of Finance distinguished is its rigorous internship program. My junior year, I was called down to Mr. Dixon's room and asked if I would like to interview for a paid internship at Key Bank. Nervously, I complied and went through the interview process. I knew that this would be more of a job than an internship. With the tremendous responsibilities came perks. I worked banker's hours, got paid $11 an hour, and got a job that usually only hires college graduates. Key Bank has taught me the importance of saving and being smart with money. I've seen firsthand how people dig themselves in a hole of debt and struggle to get out. Within the first week of my internship, I opened a checking account which kept me from spending all of my paycheck. I also learned the importance of customer service and how to deal with angry customers. I accepted. Now earning $3 more an hour than most high school or even college kids, I am able to afford luxuries such as my new car and the newest clothes and shoes. Of course, my parents make me put some money away for college. Because of Key Bank, I am able to enjoy a great lifestyle that only makes me want to be more successful and continue to improve.